Salute to all the diehards. This is Die Hard Giants Live with your man. I am Jarrell on IG and Twitter. Giants are actually down 24-6 to the Detroit Lions. It's 9 minutes left in the third quarter. It's looking ugly, man. Like, our offense obviously isn't built for comebacks, but we're definitely going to have to make a comeback today in order for us to win this game and be 8-2. Right now, the Giants are marching down the field. Second and 10. I'm not sure what yard lines they're on. Get back to you on that. So far, Daniel Jones is 13 for 22. Hold on, let's get some stats in here. All right. Giants have the ball on the 45-yard line. Second and 2. Saquon Barkley. Nice little 4-yard gain. Up the middle is going to be third and 6. It's going to be third and 6. Daniel Jones right now he's 13 for 22. 179 yards and 1 interception. Daniel Jones threw an interception to the second overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson, for the Lions. On a 3rd and 5, the Giants actually run the ball with Saquon Barkley and it stopped. It's 4th down. That was a surprising move. That didn't really make any sense. I want to know what Mike Kafka was actually thinking there. Or maybe he was thinking that this is going to be 4-down territory. Yeah. Giants are going forward. So it's going to be 4th down. Look like 4th and 4. So Saquon Barkley's been bottled up so far. 12 carries for 22 yards, no touchdowns. You see the average. Daniel Jones picked up a few yards with his legs. So it's 4th and 5. Daniel Jones drops back. Interception again. Daniel Jones. What is going on today? We are having a bad game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game that, to be honest, I was kind of waiting for because the Giants played well pretty much all season, even in the 2 losses that we had. We actually played well and played well enough to win, but yeah, today, for some reason, we just don't have it, like on offense and defense. I think it kind of started earlier when, a lot of people know Richie James is the one who, he fumbled twice as a punt returner during the Seahawks game, the last game that we lost, right? So Adoree Jackson had to be moved to punt return because of that. And usually coaches don't like having their starters as a punt returner or a kick returner. They don't usually like to have their starters play on special teams, especially if they're actually going to be the ones returning kicks. And Adoree Jackson actually got hurt today, so that's why he was out for the remaining of the game, and that was in the first quarter. A big part of them actually getting yards on us is because of that. We don't have a number 1 cornerback anymore either. So our defense is obviously shorthanded today. Offense shorthanded today. Don't have our rookie tight end or our rookie starting right tackle. And it's definitely showing today. Like, the Lions are just, have a whole bunch of people in the box. Saquon haven't been able to get off, and Daniel Jones hasn't been able to really hook up with any wide receivers other than maybe Wendell Robinson. Wendell Robinson is actually having a good game. Let's look at his stats real quick. Yeah, 5 catches, 74 yards. That's probably his best game so far this season. Everybody else has pretty much been pedestrian. And Daniel Jones threw his 2nd interception just now. So yeah, that's pretty much the game. At least so far. Like, I'm not saying that we can't come back, but it's definitely going to be very, very, very difficult with us not having any wide receivers to make big plays for us. We got to keep chomping down on defense, man. I don't know what else to say. But Detroit definitely came to play. Can't go by record. Detroit is only 3-6. We're 7-2. But obviously, when you look at both teams on the field, they're pretty much equal when it comes to talent-wise. And on offense, to be honest, Detroit is way more talented than us on offense. They have a couple wide receivers that will start for us. Their running backs, even though Their running backs they don't have Saquon Barkley, but they have a good pair of running backs in Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. They complement each other very, very well. And Detroit's offensive line is actually, taking over this game, which is actually surprising. Almost had a pick there, but we couldn't hold on to it. Detroit, 2nd and 10. Yeah, Jared Goff had a pass in the middle of the field, and Cordell Flott, our rookie cornerback, actually had his hands on it and actually could have pulled it down, but he couldn't. In Detroit is 2nd and 10 on the 41-yard line. Swift with a 3-yard gain. It's going to be third and 7. A big part of Detroit winning this game so far is our defense can't get off the field, man. Like they've had a lot of third down conversions today, and our defense usually is really, really good on third down. I believe we have the number 1 defense in the red zone and on third down in the NFL, but today they've been bad in both areas. So it's 3rd and 7. Jared Goff is in a pistol formation. Drops back. Incomplete pass, 4th down. So it's 4th and 7. Defense finally got off the field, and it looks like Detroit is going to punt. Either punt or go for a long field goal. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, they're punting the ball. Giants are probably going to get pinned back towards the end zone. Richie James is back at punt returner. So it's going to be an adventure. Let's see. Detroit gets the punt off. It's actually almost blocked. Gets the punt off. Bounced on the 4-yard line, but it took a nice little hop in our direction. So the Giants will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 7-yard line. So we got to march down the field, and we need points. I don't care if it's a field goal or a touchdown. We need points today. Salute to Geraldine in the chat. First lady of NBK and the Die Hard brothers. Salute to E-Rude, Die Hard Knicks. He might actually pop in a little bit later. He's dealing with family stuff today. I'm pretty sure he's watching the game still, but yeah, hopefully he'll pop on later. Steph says she can't pop on today. Maybe she'll come back next week. Andy is actually traveling. Yeah, he's on vacation, man. So salute to Andy, salute to everybody, and salute to Geraldine in the chat. That what happened to our Giants today? We're not playing well. It's really that simple. Like, in order for us, I tell you guys every week that the Giants, because of our talent deficiency, we have to play perfect football damn near every week. And this week we've had multiple penalties. Daniel Jones have had 2 boneheaded plays, 2 interceptions. Coming into this week, Daniel Jones actually had the longest streak in the NFL with the least amount of interceptions during the season. Daniel Jones I think he only had 2 interceptions all year. The first one was in the first game of the season. I think Daniel Jones' last interception was in week 3. So obviously today he broke that streak. Got 2 of them today. The first one, I don't know. The first one he kind of got fooled with Aiden Hutchinson. He usually rushes the passer, but they had a zone, so he dropped back, and Daniel Jones obviously did not see him. So, and Aiden Hutchinson actually did that with Aaron Rodgers when they actually beat Green Bay a couple weeks ago. So that was by design, him dropping back in zone coverage while he was supposed to be rushing the passer. Daniel Jones didn't see him, so he snagged it, and it was a bad interception because it was towards our end zone. It was kind of like in the beginning of the drive. So the Lions had a short field, and they scored a touchdown off of it. Let me see. I see Eru's in the background. Hold on. As soon as Eru comes in, my stream start messes up in the background. I'm blaming that on him. So Eru's watching in the back. He'll probably be on here shortly. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this. How do I get the stream back up? Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Nope, this is not gonna cut it. Just keep on skipping too. Hold on. Eru, I see you in the background. Eru's actually here. I'm gonna bring him in soon. Eru, what's up, bro? You hear me? You muted.
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah, what's
What's
up,
good?
bro? Yeah, I'm up here trying to get things organized and backstage. You see me scrambling over here. My
Yeah,
stream
sorry
went.
about that, man. My guy over here, he got having an asthma attack. My wife just went to go get some Mucinex, man. So
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
yeah, so I got him here. I can see him here on the right. You know what I'm saying? But I can watch the game and everything is good.
Yeah, little man's more important, bro. So if you got to pop out, at any time, just let me know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so I got the stream back up. The Giants. Have you been listening at all since I
Um,
came on?
I'm looking at the score now, 24-6. That's not good.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody that we damn near have to play perfect football with this talent that we have on the team, and Detroit is actually more talented than us on offense, at least. I think our defense is pretty much equal, but and they have the worst defense in the league, and we can't score on them. So that should
Mm.
show you like the talent deficiency that we have on offense, especially at the wide receiver position. I say it every week.
Yeah, but Eru wasn't watching this whole time, man. So now I'm watching. So
Word
that's
up.
all we need.
Yep,
That's all we need.
that's all we need. I'm ready for a comeback. I told salute to Geraldine in the chat. She been listening this whole time. I told her that we playing bad. Our offense obviously isn't built for comebacks, but that doesn't mean we can't come back. We just definitely need points on this drive, whether it's 3 or 7. We need points. Like the game is dwindling down. It's only 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Daniel
Mm.
Jones has 2 interceptions. That's unlike him, especially for this season. And because we're down so much, Saquon isn't going to be like the factor that he usually is in the second half.
Yo, shout out to that play, man. That play where he spiked my man on the ground. Lord have mercy. The Will Harris play.
Right.
Yo, man, I never seen nothing like that. At least I haven't seen it in a long time. Where I mean, Saquon is like 6 foot, like 236, and that dude that he spiked is 6'1" and
Mm-hmm.
207.
Mm-hmm.
207. You know what I'm saying? He
So
he hit him with all his might with his right hand to the left, boom, and just dropped him. Not just dropped him, he grabbed him and spiked him to the ground, man.
that should show you how strong these athletes are, man. Especially
Yeah,
Saquon, obviously.
Jesus Christ, man. And in slow motion, like it makes it look more epic. But if you watch, I was trying to find it in full speed,
Mm-hmm.
but in full speed, I can imagine that must have been incredible, man. In full speed to watch him slam a dude to the ground like that.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
These plays like that to make you love football, right?
Hell yeah, man. Because there's no release in basketball, really. There's really is no release unless you foul a dude really hard, and slam him. But they don't let you do that no more in the NBA.
Right. Daniel Jones with a nice strike down the middle of the field to the new wide receiver from the practice squad that we signed from Buffalo, Isaiah Hodgins.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm watching the game now, so we're about to score right now. What it's
That's
going to be
what's
like?
up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. I'm definitely waiting, man. We need to win this game because this is a trap game, man. You see their record; they're 3-6.
Hmm.
I don't want to disrespect them, but Detroit has the worst defense in the league, and they're 3-6. Like we should win this game. Like I say it every week that it's any given Sunday in the NFL, obviously, and we're 7-2. We won some games against some teams we probably shouldn't have won. But this is a game that I actually think we should win. Like this was supposed to be a W on the schedule.
Yeah,
So, and
it
you don't
happened.
want it to be a trap game because we actually have a short week this week. We play on Thursday, Thanksgiving against Dallas. So you want to go into that game with a win at least.
Yeah, because I mean, two. We talked about that the last time. Two wins. Well, one loss like this, and then losing the next one. Now, all of a sudden, like, the confidence and stuff can get jacked up and stuff.
Right.
You know,
Because you can go from 7-2 to 7-4 really, really quickly,
yeah. I'm
really
gonna have to
fast.
mute. I'm gonna have to mute real quick. I gotta answer this thing.
It's all good. Yeah, but then like our offensive line, ladies and gentlemen, is I don't know. They have not played a good game this today, whether on the pass plays or run blocking. Our offensive line has been pretty bad today. Daniel Jones has pretty much been running for his life all day, and Saquon hasn't been able to get off. It's not because he's not Saquon Barkley. It's just that he's just been bottled up. Camp again. Daniel Jones tried to go down the field, incomplete pass to Robinson, 4th and 10. Kenny Galladay. I didn't bring up Kenny Galladay because I don't know. He's like I don't know. Bringing him up is he's obviously cap wise he's our number one wide receiver. At least he should be. But he finally caught another pass today, one catch. But it is his third catch all season. So that should show you where our offense is at. We had to punt the ball, too windy for a long field goal. So Detroit gets the ball back, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Score is still 24-6. We needed points there.
So we what was that? We missed it.
No,
Turnover.
no, it wasn't a turnover. We had to punt.
Yeah.
It was like maybe if it wasn't so windy, they might have tried for a long field goal. But I don't know. Like we got 6 points because we missed the extra point because of the wind.
Hmm.
Like it's really really windy out there. It's windy and cold at MetLife Stadium today, or in
Okay.
the Northeast in general.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah, it's super cold outside.
Yeah, man. So I mean, the freaking pharmacy's closed. I told my wife it's like seven. It's Sunday for Christ's sake. Things close
Yep.
early on Sunday. She's out there in these streets looking for a Mucinex.
Yep. It shouldn't be closed this early though. It's only 3 something. Like they should be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, salute
Well, I mean,
Geraldine. Geraldine saying like you said, Detroit came to play. Like yeah, Detroit came to play today. And Dan
yeah.
Campbell, their head coach, actually worked with Brian Dable before. They worked on the same coaching staff, so they know each other pretty well.
Oh,
They
so that's
worked
no good.
right. They worked on the same coaching staff when both of them were at Miami, I believe. Both of them played for coach for the Dolphins at one point. I think Brian Dable was the offensive coordinator, and Dan Campbell was like either the tight ends coach or something. But they both was on the staff, and they know each other pretty well. So yeah, this is going to be a tough game.
Yeah, I got inside information there.
Yeah, but still though, man, I didn't think it was going to be like this. It's our offense. Like I can't even. Well, our defense haven't been playing good either, especially
Hmm.
since Oh, the one thing you missed when you weren't here, I told everybody that Richie James, the guy who our punt returner,
Yeah.
who fumbled twice during the Seattle game, and that was like a big reason why we lost. He actually got demoted, and Adoree Jackson was our punt returner last week, and our punt returner this week. And a lot of coaches don't like having starters as their punt returner or kick returner because of injuries.
Hmm.
And Adoree Jackson got hurt in the first quarter, and he's been out since. So he hurt his knee. So we might be down our number one corner. They haven't said what was wrong with him, but he's definitely out for the remainder of the game.
Oh, that sucks.
And without having Xavier McKinney out there, we haven't talked about that. Xavier McKinney during the bye week My starting safety, who is a well, I don't know if he's not a captain, but he calls the plays on defense. He hurt himself in a off-road accident during the bye week, broke his hand, and he's out for like at least a month, I think.
Mhm.
So we have like a few rookies and a few unproven players in our defensive backfield right now. That's the big part of the game. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown, number 14 for Detroit. That's the number one wide receiver. He's pretty much going off. Hold on, let me see if I can see the stats for Detroit. Oh no, he's not doing that bad. I thought he was actually doing better than that. He only got 6 catches for 59 yards.
That's a long day though.
Yeah. But I actually thought he was killing more than that. It looked like it. Jamal Williams has 3 touchdowns. All of them are short yardage, but look at his yards. 47 yards for 4 yards a carry. The guy Jackson for them gets almost 6 yards a carry. Swift 6 yards a carry. Like that's how our defense has been playing today, man. It's been tough.
Well, I'm looking at the Giants box score too. I mean, we're already Jones got 219 yards, and then Barkley only got 22.
Yep.
You know,
That's
so
that.
that's the game right there.
Yep. That is the game right there. That is uncharacteristic of us. Like because we was down early, it forces us to actually throw the ball. And since we don't have any wide receivers, like think about it, Daniel Jones had like almost a perfect passer rating like the last couple games, and he's 17 for 30,
Mm,
219 yards and 2 interceptions. Like that's not like him. That's
yeah,
just forcing him to throw to non, non-starting caliber wide receivers. It's pretty much been Wendell Robinson, and that's it today. Nobody else has pretty much stepped up. And Daniel Jones can't do it himself, especially when Saquon isn't running the ball.
yeah. Look at that 10 targets today for Wendell Robinson. That's unprecedented too.
Yep, but they're all like short yardage stuff. They're almost like a lot of times when you have short plays like that, especially like in a West Coast offense, wide receivers have a lot of shallow routes. They're kind of extended running plays, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So since we can't run the ball, we've been trying to get Wendell Robinson in like short yardage plays, get him in space, and it kind of substitute you not having a good running game.
Yeah,
But because of that, you still can't throw the ball down the field, so it doesn't matter. Like the Wendell Robinson plays is just a substitution for Saquon not getting any yards on the ground.
right.
So we need somebody else to step up too. It can't just be Robinson. So he's pretty much just been the running game, even though they're passes.
Mm.
Somebody got to make a play downfield. We're not going to come back down like 2 touchdowns like this. Like we have to have a play down the field. Kenny Galladay is actually on the field right now. Let's see what he does. He hasn't done anything all season, but we have to keep the faith. He has 1 catch today.
15 yards.
Yep. Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he dropped that.
Yeah, he dropped it. It was a little behind him. Still should have caught the ball, but Wendell Robinson again. Like somebody else got to step up. Other
What's
than
going on
him.
with the Jets? The Jets is what five? They're on 3-3 right now against New England.
Oh, is it? I haven't since this game has been on. I haven't looked at the scores really.
Yeah,
Is that Wendell Robinson again? See, but this win or lose though, as long as I know that when Wendell Robinson is healthy, this is showing me what he's capable of at least. This is like his coming out game. This is by far the most production he's had all season.
yeah.
And
12
they
targets.
right,
Incredible.
and they're doing that like I said because Saquon Barkley can't get anything on the ground. Like, look, they even tried to pitch it then, like a makeshift pitch, like it was an option. Because a regular running play, nothing is working. They're just having like 10, like 8, 9, 10 players in the box because they don't respect any of our wide receivers.
It's crazy.
That's why Saquon hasn't been getting off.
Yeah,
Well, it's 4th and 1.
we'll
This
be
is
going
our
for it.
Yep, this is our second fourth down play. We got the first one. Daniel Jones, another option, using his legs, left hand side of the field, and he gets it.
What they was calling him? What one of the players called him? Something Vic.
Yeah, I called him Vanilla Vic too. Like that's
Vanilla
the
Vic.
on yeah, that's an ongoing thing right now. Vanilla Vic.
That's nice though. I like that.
Yeah, as long as like if Daniel Jones could use his legs and just have a couple of plays downfield, at least once or twice a game, you have to go downfield or the defense won't respect you. You're not going to score points if you can't throw the ball more than 15 yards down the field.
Yo, man, if let's say if the Giants like make it to the playoffs and stuff,
Hmm.
God forbid we win the championship. Yo, Vicks Vapor Rub, they should make a white version and literally call it Vanilla Vicks. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Vanilla Vic, yo, Vanilla Vicks. Whatever the fuck.
Where like Daniel Jones, people need to get on the job, man. That's on him.
Hell yeah.
That's funny though.
Hmm. Ah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
You got,
the
I was gonna say something crazy, man. You got like the best swallows in the game, man.
oh, I'm sorry.
Every time you swallow that water, it's like,
Sorry.
it's the
Gotta
best swallows in the game.
gotta take these sips, man. Giants be
But yeah,
having
it's
me
not like a
parched over
sip
here.
for you. It's like,
Giants be having me parched over here.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's all good.
Mm-mm-mm.
I hate losing, man. Just pisses me off. It, like brings the whole show down. That's why
Yeah,
I was telling you that it was like I'm glad I started this channel this year instead of last year. Last year I wouldn't have made it. No way.
yeah. The
Like you,
the the freaking channel with like after the first, well, if you're doing halves, but by the midway through the third, the channel would just be ending.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, see, you said you didn't really pay attention to them last year, and I remember Steph saying that she kind of didn't watch any games last year.
Yeah,
So you guys don't know how I feel. How bad? Like we were bad last year. Like it was to the point that I almost didn't want to watch the game because you knew what was going to happen. Like you think this team is frustrating to watch on offense. Last year
you,
you would have pulled all your hair out of your head, even if you don't got any. You would have took some tweezers and just tried to get every ounce of hair out of your head. At least I would
I got hair in my head, man. But I mean, my hairline is just jacked up.
have. Oh
So I'm not trying to hold on to it, but I, just got to state the facts. That's the,
I came home a long time ago. I've been home, bro. Been home
yeah.
long time ago.
Yo, so last season, man, you open up your drawer and then you pull out your jersey. You just looked at it like,
Yep. Number tears. Look, they got the Giants injuries right now. Dory Jackson out, Fabian Moreau out. Those are our two starting corners, by the way. Tyree Phillips is out. He was our starting right tackle because our real right tackle is hurt, so we're down to our third string. And
damn,
John Feliciano is our starting center, so we have a backup center out there too.
damn.
All of them are starters.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wendell Robinson with a one-handed grab down to the.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very good. Don't tell me he got hurt, yo. Ah, yo, he got hurt.
Yeah, they yoked him back. I think his own team, his own own coaching staff or something, dragged him back.
Hold on.
Let's see what happened here. So they pulled him a little bit, but they
Oh
didn't show.
man.
Once he got out of bounds, like somebody on the sideline grabbed him and pulled him back. So
Right.
when that was when he hurt himself.
Yeah, they couldn't really show it to us again because what happened? What just happened?
Oh, they're gonna show it over. I think it just skipped.
Yeah.
Good play.
Yeah, good play by Richie James. He got to step up now, obviously.
3 touchdowns. We got to score. We got to score 3 touchdowns and blank them in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Richie James is in the game. He ran that route because Wendell Robinson. That probably would have been Wendell Robinson's route, just didn't. But he got hurt. Um, yeah, we got the game on mute, so I have no idea what happened.
Wow. First
Daniel
down.
Jones. Daniel Jones using his legs.
Vanilla Vic.
14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We got to get down to business. Giants second and one, but we're on the 9 yard line in the red zone. Just run
Right,
for it.
baby.
I'm about to say,
Ooh.
go down.
What's up with Tyrod Taylor? Is he back healthy?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
he like if Daniel Jones go down, then Tyrod Taylor is back. Like he before when he went down, he got a concussion. Like what 2 plays after he went in, and that was the
Yeah.
only time you saw him. So yeah, I think he's healthy now.
Yeah. Oh, here goes the touchdown. Got it.
Touchdown, Matt Breida. So see
But
Matt
that's
Breida, like it was something. Is something wrong with Saquon too?
I don't know.
Like Saquon wasn't like when was the last time he was in? I haven't seen. I don't think he was on that drive, was he?
No, I haven't seen him this entire drive.
Oh come on, man.
I think he made one play, to for the turnover that I missed because I was on the phone just now. But then
Hmm.
this whole drive, he wasn't in this drive at all.
Yeah. So okay, touchdown. Matt Breida. Let's see if this extra point actually goes through because we missed the first one because of the wind. Graham Gano kick is up. Yo, he missed it again.
He missed it again. Oh my god.
So
Yeah. So that's it there. I mean, we
yeah,
need
what
three
is
touchdowns.
what
We,
is happening? So the Giants missed two. Look at his face. Like so, the Giants missed two extra points
yeah.
today.
Ah, that
So
sucks, man. So I mean, to win the game, well, I mean, well, two more touchdowns that'll make it what?
yeah, we got to
Uh,
score 2 touchdowns. We need 2 point conversions on both of them now.
no, I mean, well, what's 14 plus on 12 is what? 26.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yes, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Just
still
but we got to
needs
make the other ones though.
right. Still 2 touchdowns down.
Yeah. Tell you, man. As soon as I come in, the motherfuckers score, man. So we got to score twice now. Defense got to do something. Definitely they got to do a lot actually. And then when the Giants got to put two scores on that board, man.
I'm about to say it's easier said than done. I can be here all day, be like, yeah, we just need to do this. We just need to do that. Our offense haven't done anything all game, so we'll see.
All right, but count the season though. Check out. Remember, think about
Yes,
the season. How many times have we scored like 3 touchdowns in the fourth this year?
that is true. That is
We've done
true.
it before. Keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive.
Salute to Joe Long in the chat. 2 touchdowns to town to tie. Sounds like yeah. Salute to Joe Long.
Yeah, Joe Long was good.
Ah man, this is stressful, man. Stressful. It's always like this every game, man. We need to stop now. We get a stop. See what we can do. I'm trying to see what the word is on Wendell Robinson. Let me look on Twitter see if I can see something. Because he was actually our whole offense all game.
Yeah. Well, against Green Bay, we scored 14 in the fourth.
Wow. Wendell Robinson has been ruled out for the remainder of the game. So that means he hurt his knee for real.
Oh no.
He can't put weight on his right leg, people are saying. So he's out.
Oh man, that doesn't sound good.
And with that last pass, he became the first Giants wide receiver all year with a 100-yard game this season.
Robinson on that
Yep.
last play.
Yep. Last play, that was the
Damn.
only time the Giants had a 100-yard wide receiver all season. And it's 9 catches for 100 yards even, and he got hurt. He's out for the remainder of the game.
Wow, that's crazy. Those some of those drops too were he should have caught. I was trying to see right there. He got hurt there somewhere there. Whoever grabbed him pulled him backwards.
Nah, it looked like he started holding his knee before he rolled all the way over.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it's
So
happened while he was running, but you know with how momentum and you know
yeah,
that stuff works. Like he kept running, but it seemed like he hurt his knee as he was going down.
okay. I want to
And
blame somebody though. I was going to say it was your fault. You freaking right.
right. Ah man, he started holding his knee before he even rolled all the way over. So he might be done for. That's like a season-ending thing. You know, I don't want to speculate though, but hopefully he can be back in a couple weeks. But that's usually not a good sign.
Yeah, that's like ligament stuff.
Well, Giants. Detroit got the ball first down. 13 minutes and 21 seconds left. Got to play defense, obviously. First down. Detroit have a nice little play for like a 17, 18, 20-yard gain, I think.
Yo,
Yeah.
what was who was the last person to get the jersey retired for the Giants?
Mm. Retired?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The reason why I
Because
asked, I saw number 27. That's Rodney Hampton's number, and I saw like I don't know who has it, but somebody on defense has that.
yeah, yeah. I forgot his name because backup safety he got it. But Rodney Hampton, yeah, his jersey isn't retired. It's just I don't think the Giants have a lot of retired jerseys numbers. They just don't give out anymore. Like you're not going to see another Strahan jersey. They might have retired his though because he's in the Hall of Fame. But I'm not sure who's the last player to get it retired because I'm sure Eli's jersey, if it's not retired, is going to be because he hasn't been eligible for the Hall of Fame yet, but he will soon. But yeah, the last person to get his jersey retired, I would think it would be Strahan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up now.
Because I'm trying to think, after Strahan, I don't think anybody has played, nobody's played or retired since then that should have their jersey retired. I
Yeah,
don't think, except for Eli.
yeah, it's definitely Strahan, and before that was Lawrence Taylor. So it's
Yeah,
they just don't retire numbers.
right. They don't retire that many numbers. They just don't give them out often because they have like Carl Banks. He was what 58. They didn't retire that. We had a 58 on our roster now. I think like they don't do that.
Or Eli Manning, and Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Those are the last two.
Oh, so
Um,
they retired Eli's already.
yeah, they according to this, I'm looking at what is this, Big Blue Interactive? That's the
Hmm.
first thing I looked at.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You usually gotta be like in the Hall of Fame in order for them to do that.
Yeah,
Salute to Joe. Joe Long said Tuck should be. Yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, Tuck was very very good, but yeah, they're not gonna retire his jersey. They just usually don't do that. Eli, they're definitely gonna retire Eli's if they didn't already. They have to because Eli's going to the Hall when he's
yeah.
eligible.
I feel like the Knicks, highlight Tuck more than the Giants, man. Every time Tuck is at the game, like, oh, Tuck is at the game, like, oh
He got
shit.
he got to go to more Giants games. That's all.
Yeah,
See, it's easy for football because it's inside. You'll see a lot of retired players more at Knicks games than Giants games. You got to think about like if they're not on the sideline, they're not going to be in the crowd, or if they are there, they might be like high in the booth somewhere, like in the owner's
yeah,
booth or whatever. They don't show them often.
yeah. Definitely, you're right about that.
Right,
They have seats and stuff for those type of things.
right.
Oh,
But oh no, they ain't, they should have hiked the ball. That was dumb.
that was stupid.
I know, right?
Yeah,
and look what happened.
yeah,
They should have hiked the
that
ball.
was stupid. They looked at us and was like, "Hey, what you doing, man? We trying to do something here." Yeah, as we were saying, hut.
Yeah.
That is so stupid shit.
Hey man,
You
I'll
ever
take
seen
it.
that like that though?
No, not that far. Like I'm to be honest, it took a lot for him. Why he didn't touch him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he went all the way over. Like usually the ref will actually call it, but he didn't touch him. So as long as you're able to get back and don't hike the ball, then you good.
I never seen nothing like that. It was funny.
Like he was all the way over.
Everybody stopped and looked at him. Hey, what you doing over there? My
Okay,
bad, bro. My bad.
Tate Crowder, nice little Tate Crowder got benched earlier this week. That was a big thing. Tate Crowder. Remember I told you our linebackers is kind of our linebacker talent is kind of short. Like we haven't had a good linebacker in a while. Jay Crowder actually got benched for a rookie, Michael McFadden, but McFadden had a couple bonehead plays today. For one, he had one holding penalty, I think, or no, pass interference. So Tay Crowder got a little more burn today, and he just made a big play.
Hmm. Number 16, airing it out. Oh, almost interception.
Yeah,
Triple.
Jared Goff, that was a crazy. See, that was a we're up 12. I'm gonna just throw this shit down here pass. Like that had no, he had no reason to throw that pass. He was triple covered, and it should have been intercepted.
Yeah. Do they have anything called Shaqtin' the Fool in football? I mean, their last couple plays, that's like Shaqtin' the Foolish.
They don't have Shaq the Fool, but I'm pretty sure. Like I don't watch ESPN hardly anymore. I don't never have enough time, but I'm pretty sure that they have during the halftime of these games, they got something like that, like bloopers and stuff like that.
Yo, man, rest in peace to Stuart Scott, man. Stuart Scott back then he gave birth to all these guys out there, man. He would have
Yep.
definitely did something for
Salute to
that.
Stuart Scott, man. North Carolina's own Tar Heel. Stuart
Yeah,
Scott.
Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan's roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, man, he was the greatest, man. Absolutely, back in the days,
Yes, he was.
gave birth to all these motherfuckers, man. Now look at the game. You see all these clowns out there trying to be funny, trying to be insightful and stuff like that. Stewart never tried to do anything. He was just cool like that.
Yep. Yeah, man. Stuart Scott pretty much was just himself.
Hmm.
He broke the mold when it came to being a sportscaster and actually showing personality.
Yeah,
Well, well, I wouldn't say break the mold with that. Like he was one of the major players, and especially like in the internet age. Like you had other ones before that, but Stuart Scott was the man. Like there
yeah.
was nobody like him before him. Let's just say that.
Word up, pioneer kind of thing.
And because he was able to do what he did, like you got people like Scott Van Pelt that came after him,
Hmm.
showing his personality and stuff. But before Stuart Scott, it was kind of bland when it came to sports. It was only a few people that actually had showed their personality and was funny and was making up catchphrases and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
Stuart Scott took that and ran with it, and everybody else at ESPN ran with it after him.
yeah. I bet you they show a video of him, like to new hires and stuff. This is what we expect of you.
Hmm. Got to have your personality to come out, or what's the point of us watching you? Man, anybody could go up here. Like if I was up here and just giving out scores and stats and stuff like that, anybody can do that. You're supposed to be watching the show because you see watching me and Eru watch the game.
Right.
Now I'm saying with our personalities and stuff and how we watching and what we saying, our us analyzing the game as it's going on. In that case, if we just had the stats and just did that, then yeah, there'd be no reason for you to watch.
Right. Yeah. Here's another guy. I'm thinking about Warner Wolf. Those little you know, I want to say just local sportscasters where they had their little catchphrases. Let's go to the videotape. That type of stuff.
Right, right, right. Or
Like I said,
Mike Breen with the bang. What I'm
yeah,
saying with a 3 pointer, clutch 3 pointer in the fourth quarter. Mike Breen hit it with the bang. Like that's why Mike Breen is like in the Hall of Fame. He's very, very good at what he does.
yeah. Phil Rizzuto with the Yankees and stuff. He
Yep,
was awesome. Holy cow!
yep,
But he's another one. He's the one that was just his personality. He just talked like that. You know, old school guy.
Oh, Joe Long said Dan Patrick, Keith Oven. Yep, two great ones. Yep,
Definitely.
yep. They were both great too. So great that they went on and left ESPN and they got their own shows now. At least Dan Patrick still does. I don't know about Keith Overman, but he definitely had his own show. But then I think he started getting into like political stuff. But I
Yeah,
think Dan Patrick still has his show. Like both of them are awesome. Both of them are great.
yeah. Dan Patrick show was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chris.
Dan Patrick. Wait, my bad.
I was just about to say Chris Berman. He mentioned Chris Berman. He was probably like the first one in football. Howard Cosell, obviously. Like
Right.
it was a few out there that definitely did that before Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott just it was more like I don't know. Once the internet happened, hip hop culture starting to get infused more in sports casting. That was because of Stuart Scott.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was gonna just say about Dan Patrick, man. Listen to him talk, man. He can call somebody taking his shit. It would just be like I would just be sitting there chilling, just interested.
Yep.
She hooks you.
Yep.
You know?
Joe Long said everybody leaves after doing time. You talk about ESPN. Yep. Most of the great players, most of the great people at ESPN, yeah, they do leave and go on to great things. Like remember, what's my man? But that used to do the show with Bomani Jones,
Oh,
Cuban dude. What's his name? With
Le-
Poppy, with his dad.
Levitard.
Yeah, yeah, Dan Lebatard. Yeah, I like Dan Lebatard. He left ESPN and he got his own radio show now, killing it.
Yeah,
And it's pretty. He's pretty good too.
yeah, that's cool.
Well, Giants got the ball. Let's talk about the game a little bit. Even though it's not really much to talk about, that's why I haven't said anything.
Yeah, I'm watching with hope in my eyes. Hoping that I
Right.
can talk up some stuff.
Like it looks like a lot of last season. Like our offensive line, I guess we have so many injuries. Other than Andrew Thomas, everybody else is. I mean, everybody else is just average. Andrew Thomas is playing at a Pro Bowl level, but everybody else on our offensive line right now, Daniel Jones, let's just say he's getting touched or running for his life every time he drops back. That's how it's been like the past couple of seasons.
Yeah.
No Evan Neal today. His backup, he got hurt too, Tyree. So we're on our third right tackle, Pert. He's been on the team for a few years, but he's been disappointment. So
Yeah. Let me check and see if this little guy's breathing, man.
okay, go ahead. Yes, please check and see if little man is breathing, man. Please do. So Daniel Jones is 3rd and 15, shotgun. Daniel Jones drops back, pressured again. Goes a little bit out of the pocket. Oh, Daniel Jones with a nice strike in the middle of the field to Isaiah Hodgins, man. Good play. Good play by Daniel Jones. We got life. 8 minutes left. We still got 2 touchdowns to score. We got time. Good throw, Daniel Jones, to a wide receiver that wasn't on the team 2 weeks ago. Let's get it.
Yeah, he's good, man.
And Daniel Jones, another drop back. Hodgins again. Oh, no. That can't be a fumble. He was on the ground. They're calling that a fumble. How?
No way.
That has to be on the ground. But I think they're going to call it a fumble and then look at it. It's probably smart for them to call it a fumble and then look at it.
The referee just pointed to Lions.
Hold on, let me see. Hit. Oh, no. I was wrong. That ball was coming out. Oh, that is a fumble. Wow. Never mind.
Did you see how he was holding it, though, before he got hit? Watch how he was holding it before he got hit. He caught it, but look how he's holding it.
You can't make this stuff up. That is definitely a fumble.
Yeah, you're fired.
Look, but the thing is, I just bigged him up because the play before he was the one who caught the 3rd and 15 play down the sideline. I was saying that Daniel Jones threw to him. He wasn't on the team 2 weeks ago, but now he just messes up. So,
well, you could big him up, and then 2 seconds later, you always got the opportunity to pull him right back down, yank him down.
Look. Now you got the sad face on the sideline.
You can't say nothing about him. Just ignore him. Don't even look at him. Don't look at him.
Now you just gotta, you gotta give him up. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like we gotta think about as fans, right? It's like that in basketball too. You know how we be crapping on. We're Knicks fans, so now the growing narrative is crap on RJ Barrett, right? Because we don't think he's that good, and he's been stinking up the joint, right? But imagine how he feels stinking up the joint.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying that that's an excuse, and we shouldn't still, stress our frustration out. But yeah, imagine how he feels at the end of the day. Like Isaiah Hodgins, much as I hate the fact that he fumbled that ball, I can't imagine how he feels on the bench, being a new dude, and that could have cost you the game.
Well, with RJ Barrett, man, he's been stinking for a while now. It's like the same thing. So after 4 years playing the same lineup is changing, and you've been stinking this whole entire time, it's time to change your deodorant, man. Stop using the same shit your dad was using. Now you got to try to find your own thing. You got a different pH balance, bro.
Different pH balance.
Yeah, man. Maybe he needs to switch to like a feminine deodorant or something. Secret. pH balance all fucked up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, this is the game. Like the defense can't.
Is that a touchdown? Oh.
It's close. But yeah, the defense can't. Yeah, our defense is good, right? It's been good all year. Our defense can't have. They even the Lions, they can't stop the Lions if they're gonna give them a short field every time. Like that's 3 turnovers. The Giants had 2 interceptions by Daniel Jones, and that fumble.
Yeah, I forgot about the Knicks game.
Yeah, I think Geraldine actually. Hold on, I forgot to bring it on the screen. She actually asked you something about that, but I just forgot. Now that you mentioned it, hold on.
Yeah, I postponed it because my son was catching a asthma attack, man. He said, "Are you gonna do the Knicks at halftime show?" Yep, I will. I already changed the time on it already, so it should be posted.
Yeah, so the game just started, right?
Yeah, 3:30 they started today. So I mean, 4:30. I'll be on there for about 4:30 or so.
Yeah, yeah. So after this game, I mean, I probably shoot me the link. I'll join you
Okay, sounds
over
good.
there. 6 minutes left. We pretty much got another guy down, number 27. You had mentioned him earlier. Pinnock, one of our he was actually our backup free safety, but he has to play more snaps because McKinney is hurt. This is actually his second time down on the ground today. He was hurt earlier.
Wow. So all the good luck that we had this season, man, is all shot down in one game here. How many people went down? It's crazy.
Joe said we basically have Saquon and Jones. That's about, yeah. That's pretty much it. Daniel Bellinger, he was promising rookie tight end. Scored a couple touchdowns during the season, but he got poked in the eye. Had to have surgery, so he was been out for the past month. He should be back probably next 2 or 3 weeks. Daniel Bellinger should be back. Yeah, Robinson. He actually was killing the day. Had 100 yards for the first giant wide receiver to have 100 yards this season. He was out today, and he was out the first 4 games of the season too. This was only like his third or fourth game back. Evan Neal, our starting rookie right tackle, he's been hurt for the past 3 games, so he might not come back for another couple weeks. So we've been, Kenny Galladay obviously was hurt, but even when he's healthy, he has been playing like himself. He only got 3 catches during the season, so I don't know. There's nothing really to hang your hat on the offensive side of the ball except for Saquon Barkley. If you can't get him going, you pretty much you can't do anything to anybody.
Yeah, sucks. So they got 31, basically. Spoiler alert. We're behind a little bit. I just saw the score.
Salute to Joe. He all the way out in Cali. He gone to his Jersey roots. He's from Cali. That's what's up.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke. You said his name is Joe Long. How long is it? Yeah. Hey, how long is it, Joe?
Long enough to reach California to Jersey. I know that.
His roots are in Jersey. Hey.
See, I'm talking and crying because I know the Lions are going to score again. It was like a spoiler alert. You see the score in the background. So it's going to be, 31-12.
Yeah.
It's getting ugly now.
Yeah, it's getting ugly. Still hope.
So I'm about to say, we got 6 minutes left, Eru. You want to talk about the Knicks game? Like, what's happening? Like, I could turn this off and we could talk about the Knicks if you want to. Because this is getting ugly, man.
Nah, we done well this year, so we talked our junk a little bit, so we could lick some wounds, man. 7-3.
Yeah. The season's not lost. This is to be honest, this is a bad loss, though.
Yeah.
We should have beat this team.
Yeah.
But, like I said before, it's a thin line between excuses and reasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really have excuses for this game. It's just reasons. Like, once players start going down and you weren't really talented in those areas in the first place, like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Now they're showing old Giants versus Lions games like it means something now. Why shows that shit now? Like, we beat them 13-6 in the 80s one day. So what?
Yeah, like 40 years ago. That shit happened when, how old were we? Like 3?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got Lawrence Taylor up there. I'm in my 40s. I don't even remember that. That had to be like when we was like under 10 years old. Had to be.
Yeah, it was like we had to be like 3 years old. That was 82. It said.
Oh, it said that was 82. Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
So
man.
we didn't see that.
I mean, we did see that, but we was too busy like playing with our toys or whatever.
Yeah.
Just shitting on our diapers.
Well, the score is 31-12. Hold on, I'm gonna bring the Knicks up too in the background at least, so I can see what's going on because I haven't peeked into that game at all.
Yeah, me either.
Let me see if I can.
I got so many windows up, man.
Right. The way that I do it in the background, I'm not gonna be able to share both. share both screens to that.
But he doesn't even get it squared up here. But he
That's the audio. Hold on.
Yeah, I just turned mine on too. I'm watching it. Phoenix jerseys are pretty dope with the teal with the red.
Hold on. Let me look. Okay. I turned it at what is 19 to 21 to 11 Knicks. Man, let me go back to the Giants game. Like we sucked there too. Daniel Jones drops back. Nobody's open, obviously. Ugh. Going to be 3rd and 7 already. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Yeah. Yeah, they said RJ shooting 1 for 22 for 3
Yep.
the last 4 games.
Yep. Because I remember the one 3 that he hit against Golden State the other night.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Man, don't get me started with that motherfucker, man. I'm over that dude, man. You know, and people still like, no, man. How could just the season is early? How could you just give up on a first round draft pick? He's only 22.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Oh, we got a penalty. I'll take that. Daniel Jones drops back his first attempt, by the way, because of a penalty. Daniel Jones has a nice completion in the middle of the field to Richie James.
It's not over till the fat lady sings. I don't see no fat ladies around, man.
Salute to Gerald D. That's gonna make you talk about RJ again. Don't even bring him up, man. He was gonna go off.
Yeah, I got a pod. Or I was gonna do it earlier, but my son's been acting up today with his asthma. He's sleeping now, man. Or he just opened. You all right, little guy? You all right? Okay. Yeah, but I mean,
You was gonna do a pod about what? RJ?
well, yeah, I was gonna
Again?
do a whole. Yeah, I was gonna do another big pod, like around maybe like 11 or so. But he started really going crazy, so I couldn't do it.
Nah, man.
So I still might do it.
Don't
Sometime
do
tonight,
it.
maybe.
Don't do it.
Not really.
Don't do it. It's all good, man. Like it's like kicking a horse while he's down. Like what else
Yeah,
can you do, man? RJ know he's stinking up the joint. And I think everybody who likes RJ knows he's stinking up the joint. It's just that what do you say?
right.
Like what do you say at this point? Okay, Daniel
But
Jones.
at this point, it's not hitting a horse while it's down. Now it's just beating the dead horse. Now, you know what I'm saying? The horse is dead, and we're just beating the pus out of it.
Beating the hell out of it.
Yeah. 2 big plays there in the air from number 80 and number 86.
Yep. Hutchinson, their first round draft pick, is down. He had an interception earlier today.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, but
Whenever these football players get hurt, man, it's always like a horrific injury.
Ooh.
Oh,
his own
man.
man hit him.
Shit.
A lot of that happens too. A lot, especially when you're down in the trenches. Offensive and defensive linemen get hurt by their own players all the time.
Yeah, he's jacked up. You can see his head is ringing.
Yep.
You ever got hit with one of those that show helmet to helmet?
Helmet to helmet, yeah, but I never had a concussion though playing.
Thank God.
Thank God for that. It's one of the reasons why I, wasn't in love with the game while I was playing. I saw a lot of people get hurt. Let's just say that. A lot of people get hurt for no reason. No, I'm saying not for no reason. Like we weren't really playing for anything. Like when you playing like in the semi-pro leagues and stuff like that, you ain't getting paid like, millions of dollars like these dudes. If you get paid at all, it just depends on what league you're playing in. So yeah, people that like had regular jobs. You're getting hurt. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Right, exactly. So imagine if you got hurt playing football. Like it's not like you just got hurt. Stubbing your toe like you did, around the house or anything like that. But your job isn't going to be like you got hurt doing what? Like that. So when you see people get hurt like that and losing their jobs and ended up having to, have a whole bunch of roommates because you don't have any money to do anything because of football and it's not taking you anywhere. I was
Right.
like, yeah, I'm gonna just get me a job and become a family man. So Daniel Jones throws a touchdown to Richie James. Not too psyched about it because you do know time and place is everything. It's 4 minutes left. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're up 31-18. I mean, they're up 31-18 We're going for a 2-point conversion
Oh,
now.
wow. Okay. So they're still trying to fight. We're fighting to
Yeah, we're not going to quit. Like this
Oh, we
team is
got it.
never going to quit. No, he dropped
He
it.
dropped it, you
He dropped
motherfucker.
it because he shouldn't be playing Eru. He's like a
Oh,
four. Like that's another tight end. He actually scored a touchdown last week. But Cager, he's been on the team for like a few weeks too.
man, come on. Give me there. I knew it was
Straight
off a little
drop.
Bit.
Nah, it was not. That's a drop.
Yeah.
It's a drop. He hit his hands and his face. He hit his hands and his face. Like you can't hit your hands and your face and say it's not a drop. I don't care if you're diving. It's a drop.
You see the coach is already calling for it. It's like, yo, call him over. Call him over. Get him
Yep.
up out of here. I don't even want to see him.
Yep. These players aren't that good, man. This is like another practice squad player that has to be elevated to the active roster because we don't have any other tight ends.
Man. So, I mean, 2 touchdowns still wins this game, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not over. I don't know if they're going to try to do it onside or not. There's only 4 minutes left. It looked like a regular kickoff. Yeah, I guess they're saying it's not ready for onside kick. You still got to play defense. Oh yeah,
Oh,
it is
shit.
onside.
Did it?
Okay, he kicks it right. How do you kick it right to a dude though? How does that happen? He kicked it right to him.
He kicked it to the right number, 14, though. 14 points. That's like the Angels coming down.
Really, the number one wide. That's the number one wide receivers with the best hands on the field right now. You kick it right to him because his number's 14.
Yeah. That's the football gods telling us something.
Man, well, got to play defense. Still not over. You know, I always tell you, it's not over till the clock hits 0. I don't care whether it's winning or losing.
At this point, Giants gonna have to crash into 0.
Need a turnover, man. And see, they trying to get the ball.
Yeah.
Need a turnover.
That would be awesome. Defense gets the ball loose and they run for a touchdown. Whoa.
Yeah, then we got something. Then we be cooking with gas. Then it'd be a little different.
Yeah.
Let me head over to the Knicks real quick, see what they doing. It's on commercial. Knicks on commercial. So I don't know what you know the score of the Knicks game?
It's 23-19.
Okay. Came back a little bit. Last time I checked it was 21. We was down 10, 21-11.
Yeah.
All right, Giants defense, 2nd and 5. Detroit is on the 42-yard line, or 43. First down. Jamal Williams on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's looking ugly, man. Ah, man. Offensive line they have 152 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns today. Now you know that does not sound like our defense.
No.
Not the way that we've been playing this year. So we had a pretty tough day.
I always hated the Lions uniforms with the silver, with the
Really?
teal. It's yucky.
Really? I actually always liked them.
Yeah.
They weren't that bad. I didn't think they were that bad.
It was cool to see Barry Sanders, doing his little jukkies with that.
One of my favorite players to watch ever. I loved Barry Sanders when I was growing up, man.
Yeah.
He was my favorite running back. Him and Marshall Faulk when he came into the league.
Right. Did he ever run a route though?
Who?
Barry Sanders? Did he ever actually run a play? I feel like
Yeah.
every time he just made a decision.
Yeah, he was running. You talking about running routes like catching the ball, or did he actually go? Did he actually do the running plays like he was supposed to? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, he didn't hit the hole he was supposed to. He just kind of got the ball and just did what he needed to do.
Yeah, because you got to think about how bad their offensive line was. Like they had one Hall of Fame offensive lineman, Lomas Brown. He was their their starting left tackle. He was a Hall of Famer, right? But everybody else was pretty bad. And remember, they were the Detroit Lions during Barry Sanders' tenure. For the most part, it was like a run and shoot offense. Remember, they passed the ball a lot.
Yeah.
They never had like a fullback until he got a little older, but he was pretty much him back there. Like they designed plays like that for him. Like they were a passing team. Sometimes it was like 4 wide receivers and Barry Sanders on the field.
Yeah. And then they never won nothing.
Nope, and that was because of that.
What
the
are the Lions doing?
The Lions just they did that just to get a first down, and this game is over.
Yeah. They just ran a Giants play just now. The Giants ran that a couple times this year.
Yep. Spoiler alert on the screen here is 2-minute warning. Me and Eru didn't get to the 2-minute warning yet because we're a little behind. But it's only 2 minutes left and we're down 31-18. Real quick, let me peek in real quick on the Knicks. Oh, the Knicks is only down 1. It's only a minute left in the first quarter, and Phoenix is up 23-22.
First quarter, sheesh. I mean, so they started late then, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, remember the game didn't start till 3:30.
Right, you're right.
It's only 4, so they probably started a little after 3:30. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you like the Phoenix the uniforms? Look weird.
I
What
mean-
do they have to do with anything? Like, what did they get that color scheme from?
Yeah, you're right. I just finished saying that the Lions jerseys with the teal and the silver was trash, but they're not going to say that the teal and this whatever
Yeah,
that
what
is.
What is this? What is that? I guess I don't get. And
Yeah,
I
where does it
see-
come from?
Yeah, and look at the in the middle of the court. Why does it look like that? Is that supposed to be like for turkey for Thanksgiving? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
Or is it a Native American thing? That could be that. All I see is look like his feathers. I don't get the design though. I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't get the design. It seems like, it's their logo, that PHX, and then they look like feathers, right?
I don't know.
So I'm confused. It's either Native American design or Thanksgiving. Like either or. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It could be a little bit of both.
or maybe like the new ownership is like just try it, see what happens.
Let's try and see what happens.
Looks good. Matches my shoes and stuff. So it'll be perfect.
Oh, wait. I didn't even know Mitchell Robinson's playing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just saw him in the highlight. Okay.
he's another trash can, man.
Hey, man.
Tired of those guys, man. He had 9 points, two a point. He got 9 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds. How many blocks? No blocks. But I bet you people out there, he must have had he was only 1 for 2. But if he had a dunk right in this game, I'm quite sure people's like, oh man, see, that's what we need Mitch Robinson for. Wow. If he has an offensive rebound, look at that. See, we need offensive rebounds. That's what we need.
Shoot. Let me see. Hold on.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah,
Delicious.
we might as well go ahead and just get these stats off the screen. There's no point for those yet. I'll do it when the game is over. You know what I'm saying? When the game is over, I'll go back to the stats real quick to just quick rundown, and I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're a DJ and you just started packing up the records and shit.
Right, like last call for alcohol. It been last call. You know what I'm saying? Look, they in victory formation now. They just pretty much just trying to run the clock out because we don't have any timeouts. I don't think. There's only 2 minutes left.
That's
Man.
good. Give me a little buffer, 10-minute buffer before the next before I jump on the next thing.
Yeah. Just shoot me a link whenever you come on. I mean, if you're gonna come on at halftime, you can chill for a whole quarter. Like the second quarter is about to start, I think. So you got a lot. You got a long time.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna be on this month. Not until that second, unless you just want to do Nick stuff or do you want to go and chill?
No, I'm definitely gonna chill because
Yeah.
I mean I gotta make sure this guy's good. He's like passing out and stuff.
Yeah, man.
We gave him that albuterol for those that have asthma. They gave him that albuterol, so it finally kicked in. So he's like knocked out right now. We definitely need it. He was coughing his brains out earlier. Asthma's no joke, man. I had pneumonia. I had pneumonia in 2018 right here. 2018.
Right, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, and it gave me asthma for a while. So I was able to get over the asthma, but asthma's no joke. It literally feels like you're drowning.
All right, the game is pretty much officially over. I'm going to run down these stats real quick. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give. Hold on. What the big share?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
I'm
2022. You remember when
why?
we were younger? They used to always say like, "Oh man, white guys don't know how to give handshakes and stuff now. They don't know how to do the pound." That was like the joke in like the '80s when we were kids. But now, man, 2022 guys come up to, "Yo, what's good, man?" They're like, "Yeah, what's up, my man?"
Yeah,
You know,
because
they do it.
they're
You
more
know
in,
the
they're more
the fuck.
indoctrinated into the culture now. That's why.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Just real quick and run through these scores real quick. I got them bigger up here. 31-18 is the final score. Daniel Jones actually had 355 yards in the air, and we lost. So think of that for a second. That is by far his most biggest output of the season so far, and we got blown out. So that should show you how we need to win games. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries for 22 yards. I actually think I don't know for some. I don't know if Saquon is hurt or what. I didn't see him that much. I didn't see that much of him in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. He only had 15 carries. I think he had like a little over 10 in the first half. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, the last game he had like 34 carries or something like that.
Yeah,
He
he was
was like,
35 for 152, something like that.
yeah.
He was balling. But yeah, this wasn't the game, man. When Wendell Robinson, even though he got hurt before he got hurt, 9 catches for 100 yards, he was pretty much our offense all day. Darius Slayton 5 catches for 86. That happened. A lot of that happened after, like in garbage time, the last couple drives when they was loosening up on our defense, loosening up on our offense with their defense. That's where all of Slayton's yards and catches came. Same thing with Richie James. So, real quick, let me go over the Lions. See Jared Goff, pedestrian day, 17 for 26. Jackson, Williams, you all see how many yards they rushed for. All of their touchdowns were short. Like their offense really didn't do anything. It's our offense that didn't do anything at all,
Yeah.
except for those yards that Daniel Jones threw in the second half. They didn't have any touchdown catches.
You know,
The
not
four
for nothing.
touchdowns on the ground were all short. Like
Not for nothing. Their whole offense was like our offense
right,
the last 10 games.
right. They pretty much beat us at our game,
Yeah.
running the ball. Quarterback didn't do much through the air, even though they have better wide receivers than us. They didn't have to. Like he didn't have to have a good day.
Yeah, no passing touchdowns. Everything was on the ground, just like us,
Yep.
like we've been.
Everything was on the ground. The difference is we only got Saquon. Mac Breida contributed today. He had a touchdown. So I don't want to disrespect him, but Detroit has obviously 3 running backs that get the ball. DeAndre Swift is actually their number one running back. I don't know why he didn't get the ball that much. I think he's coming off an injury though.
Mm.
He only got 5 catches today. I mean 5 carries today, and that's their number one running back. So even though he scored, but to have 5 rushes for your number one running back, and then Jamal Williams have 17. Yeah, so that was all short yardage stuff that they was doing.
Weird game, man. A lot of injuries for the Giants too. So this is just like one of those just forget it kind of games because, like you said, we got a short week.
Yep.
Thanksgiving coming up.
See, that's the thing though. All these people got hurt, right? Especially Robinson. We kind of really need him,
Hmm.
and we have a short week, and we play Dallas on Thursday. So we're obviously not going to have him for that game. I don't think Xavier McKinney's coming back. I'm not sure about Evan Neal and Daniel Bellinger. I'm not sure if they're going to play. So we're going to be really, really short-handed, and we have a division game coming up on Thanksgiving, national TV against Dallas, and we already lost against them already this year.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I mean, we're 7-3 now, right?
Yep.
7-3 next week. We might be 7-4.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in the mix, still in the mix of things.
Definitely in the mix because we have a lot of division games coming up. All of these teams that we've been playing, none of them are in our division. We only have one division game so far, and we have to play 6 of them. So we have to play Dallas, Washington, Philly, and then Washington again. I think back to back to back to back. Like we have 4 division games. Play somebody else, and then I think the Eagles is either the last game of the season or the last game of the season. So we still have to play Philly twice, Washington twice, and we play. Obviously, we play the Cowboys on Thursday, like we said. So
Well, we play the Vikings. We got Dallas, Washington, Philly, Washington again, Vikings, then the Colts.
then the Colts, and then Philly again, right?
Yeah, Philly's the last game.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
tough, man.
the Colts and the Vikings. The Vikings is like 8-1. And the Colts, I think that last time I checked, they were beating the Eagles. I don't know if they're beating the Eagles now, but they played the Eagles today.
Oh wow.
I don't know if their game is over, but at one point, they definitely were winning.
Oh, the Eagles won 17-16.
Yeah, see, they won by 1 point.
Yeah, that was a thriller.
Yep. So we'll figure it out, man. Giants is now 7-3. I'll be here on Thanksgiving. Probably halftime, just like I always do, or I don't know. I guess it depends on how everything goes. Maybe I might just show up in the fourth quarter. It all depends on time. I don't know exactly how everything is going to go on Thursday. So, let me get your link out here. Hold on.
Link me, baby. Oh yeah.
Die Hard Giants. Yeah, catch Eru at Die Hard Giants, man. We're about to actually go over there pretty soon. Like when you're going to start like around halftime.
Yeah, definitely halftime. I'll start.
Okay. I'll probably pop in either then or around the fourth quarter sometime, but I'm definitely coming on.
All right, cool, no doubt. I do the whole halftime rip through, and then after I finish talking to myself, then
That's what I usually come on because I don't like to come on while you're doing the halftime report because you be going
yeah,
on so much. Like, let him chill, know what I'm saying? Let him get all that out. Now I'll just
yeah,
pop on and just talk my shit then.
yeah. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
All right, man. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to Geraldine, Joe Long. I think this is the first time in your chat. Salute, bro. Hope you come back next week.
Hmm.
Geraldine, you know how we do. You family. I'll see you over there at Eru's. So, peace out, everybody.
Peace.
See if I get this outro.